Wonderful creatures Chocobos are. They're fast, strong, loyal, and best of all, they won't balk if you point them into the belly of a flood. Thick skins these birds have. Thicker than most, at least. Now, leave them in a flood too long and they'll turn, sure as eggs is eggs. But a quick dip in and out, and they're right as rain. Which is a boon to a trader like me. Reckon there's enough Akashic on the roads to worry about without this old girl turning.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? You speak to Martha. The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades, joined us in our patrols. Now they're gone, I suppose it's back to double shifts.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. Don't look so surprised. I expect the Burning Quill already told you that the Undying have eyes everywhere, and mine just happened to be here in the rest. I wanted to thank you, my lord, for all you've done for our people. You've rekindled the fire in the heart of every true-born Rosarian. Like the Phoenix, the Duchy shall rise again. Not on any map, perhaps, but in us. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Oh, this guy can fuck right off.
Akashics ain't like Imperials or bandits. They don't hatch plans or pick their battles. They just come when they come. And woe betide anyone who gets in their way.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stone set out.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too.
Looking for shelter?
Mostly green though.
Come on inside, I'll introduce you to Martha.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy bladesmiths.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jaws couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all.
people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates. You'll feel the better for it, believe you me.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a band of Curl Gone Blue couldn't break it down.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away to Eastport has my thanks. Who else would it have been?
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others all crammed in together. They were good lads, though. I'll miss not having them around.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Just about surviving, are you? It ain't exactly a bed of roses. And that's just the start. Put the wind right up us. And thank goodness they did. Like being back in the glory days. Half of me wishes they hadn't left. When I was a little girl,
grandmother. I swore then and there. Give the others my regards.
All's well, my lord. Long may it stay that way.
We all know what we're doing then? All right, everyone to their position.
We had no idea what it meant to live.
That's it. Eyes forward and strike. Yes, my lord.
My lord? Eventually, though. And while he has yet to lend his axe... And now? If we are to heal, driving back the Horde was easy. Not that they're lazy. No. Had you told me, Truth be told. So that's what I'm doing now. Eastpool is the duchy. Found to give you strength.
That's it. Eyes forward.
Forgive me, my lord, but I can't stop to talk. I need to teach this bearer how to draw water. And I got others breathing down my neck to help them with the field work.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest. And they can rest easy, knowing that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. That justice was done.
As for us survivors, well, we've just got to keep at it. Keep the family together. For their sakes.
We may be bruised, we may be battered.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now. Wherever that surly bastard cares to lead us.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
I must apologize for the lack of, well, everything. I'll admit, A cunning stratagem. Our village is no more. You see, the night my family was taken, and for my folly, our gates are always open.
Got any more of those special elixirs?
I might.
This has been the Dame's town for as long as I can remember. No blue blood's gonna change that.
And how might I help the garrison today?
The garrison did away with posting guards here at the wall. Now any man, woman or branded can pass freely.
Seems the Duke's had a change of heart.
We were worried the peace might be short-lived, but Philippe's promised the watch will keep us safe.
We've got more pips than the Vale's got
I hear the
cats,
Duke's agreed
and
to
they're
let
all
us
just
keep
as
our
sweet.
land.
For now.
What? Didn't expect to see me here at the gates. I told you, I'm finished with the garrison. The Duke may be a changed man, but my loyalties lie with the Dame.
My father would still insist on asserting his authority over the garrison, when what we need are more men like Philippe in charge. Unfortunately, the captain is content with his position in the city watch. Has the man no aspirations at all?
You take that bread to the garrison.
That fool of a Duke thought he could push the Dame around.
Looks like you've got a thirst. We can remedy that.
But
had enough talk. How about we retire to the bay?
That armor looks positively
I don't think I ever
stifling.
got the chance to
I
properly
could have it
thank
off
you
before
for your
your captain even knew
service.
you were gone.
My chamber is just upstairs. You can bring your friend if that's your fancy.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls, but who was it?
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed fiends of late.
Do be careful.
I will.
Carla, the dame needn't worry. I am a man of my word, and I fully intend to keep it. So overzealous was I in my desire to see the Empire restored that I lost sight of what was truly important: the citizenry.
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach to rebuild the Empire.
I told the dame I would take the largest residence in Northreach, yet she outright refused my coin. Some nonsense about having enough space for everyone. Ugh.
Those things didn't fight like men. Be ready for them next time. We'll need a different approach.
Agreed. I'll start preparing a new training regimen.
I remember standing here when I was no more than a stripling. The girl's grandfather would tell us tales of dragons and Eikons. I couldn't wait to leave town in search of adventures like the ones he told me about. Who knew they were waiting right here?
From the sea, a mighty serpent rose, and with a roar that shook the heavens, summoned a swell to swallow the western sands. But,
We can finish the rest tomorrow.
tomorrow? But I want to hear what happens now.
And a hero he did rise.
Haven't seen any of those beasts.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls, but who was it that kept these cobbles swept? Me. That's who.
Are you here for conversation? The last few years. Hope. Belief that we all matter. And should the skies grow even darker, Well? Why... yes. And who knows? For his part, should you need anything.
Our investigations into Ultima extend not only to ruins such as these, but to every manner of historical entity, tangible or intangible. It is our honor and privilege to aid His Grace in this critical task.
You were with the Men of the Rock, weren't you? Thanks for your help fending off the Akashi.
From bearer boy to mayor of Dalamil. How far Lubor has come, and how richly he deserves it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect it, but Dalamil seems more united than ever. I'll have to redouble my efforts to bring Costness under control. Can't have Lubor showing me up again.
Welcome to the Briar's Kiss, Lord Underhill. Well? Everyone was delighted to hear it. As for the rest of us... Whoever would have imagined it? No. Rosina was the first to realize. I swore that I would avenge her. And he was right. And that's who I'll be. You have the freedom of the city.
I knew they'd change their tune. Dalamil would be lost.
Bearer or no,
Lubor saved this town. And I spat in his face.
I knew I was right not to give up on you.
I keep thinking back to when we tried to drive Luke.
A bit of much-needed peace. Not that it will last.
Doubt it.
— ginger and ginseng.
How about a few spicy sausages?
Are still selling well, you'll be pleased to know.
They'll warm you up no
Think
end.
I'll make Lubor a present of some. Try and get the mayoral seal of approval.
So, you're going to join the Watch after?
So now we have a bearer as a mayor. People will flock from all over the realm to see this.
As long as they...
You there! How would you like some fresh Gizal beef?
So, Lubor is to be made mayor. In my time, it would have been unheard of for a bearer to be appointed to such a role. But times change. What is unheard of to old heads like mine may be unremarkable to the youth of tomorrow.
All the shards around here are as spent as mine.
Lubor is a forgiving soul indeed, agreeing to lead us after we doubted him. I fear that I doubted you too, when first we spoke, Lord Underhill. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Nothing to report.
When I'm older, I'm gonna join the town guard.
I always thought Dalamil thrived all the more for having Kupka watching over us. But now he's gone. It's as if we've stepped out of his shadow.
First the merchants call Lubor every name under the sun. Now they're counting on him to keep us all safe.
Trust them to change tack when they see which way the wind's blowing. And after they had us throwing stones at him too.
I've half a mind to give up tobacco altogether.
Everyone's happy again, just like they were before. No, Wrens. Everyone's even happier than they were before. I knew Lubor would make a good mayor.
Oh, God. No one's going to buy a pot now.
Please, a piece of
Is it
fruit.
true about twins?
Look, everyone, just take what you need.
Eloise is a strong woman. She'll get through this, with some help from her friends.
How the tables have turned.
I've walked the length of the crystal.
Just between you and me, we lost contact with the forward camps a while ago. Till we know more about the situation in Twinside, the gates are staying shut.
Please, water.
The Dominion's gone, they're saying. All the islands sunk to the bottom of the sea.
Have you seen what's washed up at our gates? Imperial nobles, no less.
I don't know whether to pity them for the trials they went through in Twinside, or to say it's their own bloody fault for stealing the city in the first place.
I see you've met with Master Cyril. I too serve the Phoenix, my lord, though in an altogether more lowly capacity than the bearer of the Burning Quill. I came here to conduct inquiries into the true history of the sins of Zemeckis. That a great tragedy occurred is evidenced clearly enough by the scars left on the land. But who is truly to blame, man or God? His Grace suspected the latter, and so I was sent here to investigate.
I've never seen Miss Elle cry before. Is Theo really gone then? He's never coming back.
If that's true, then we have to look after Miss Elle, just like Theo looked after us. We'll make a home of Cashlock, however long it takes. It's what Theo would have wanted.
Poor old Theodore. We may have been rivals in business, but I never wished him ill.
Who needs a porter when there's no river?
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been watered.
That thing in the sky. It looks to me like a mother crystal, or at the very least some twisted reflection of one. But where did it come from? Has the spirit of its fallen cousins returned to haunt us?
Has this wine turned? Or is it... It's the end, isn't it? The gods have sent that thing to punish us.
It's good to see you. The Dominion has fallen. The Crimson Caravans must set an example. It is our job to keep the hope alive. Did I tell you? That was what he wanted.
no matter how hard it might be. When we fled our childhood home, I loved him. Come back soon, won't you?
Welcome to Dravoj, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
Can't wait to try out the new forge. You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village, but until that day comes, we're not budging.
Are those bellows easy to work then?
I've got a new design for a blade. Titan's razor, I call it. You can cleave through with a flaxen thread.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye.
Furnace is roaring away without us.
I want to play with the hammer, Daddy.